एक अच्छे सक्सेसफुल रीब्रांडिंग एंड वर्स्ट रीब्रांडिंग.
There have been times when they have stayed the same logo for a very very long time. सालों से वही है, वही चल रहा है. थोड़ा सा modifications रहेगा, पर वो consumer को इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Refreshing the brand in such a way that it now looks new and fresh. The reason why it was the worst rebrand that they could have done is because they did not consider the consumer. So it is not important for you to do a rebrand every single time just because you have the capability to do it. It is only important to do it if the end result that you're looking for is.
So कब पता चलता है कि किसी ब्रांड को रीब्रांड करने की जरूरत है या पिवट कर देना सही होगा?
It's very clear when you want to rebrand because आपकी ब्रांड अभी आपके लिए काम नहीं कर रही है. Either the brand has become too old, मतलब बहुत पुराने सेल्स मटेरियल है, आर्टवर्क्स हैं, ऑल्सो मैसेजिंग प्रॉपर नहीं है, या तो फिर गलत है, मतलब यू हैव मेड अ चेंज, दिस इज द ओवरऑल एवोल्यूशन ऑफ द ब्रांड एंड इट्स नो लॉन्गर, यू आर गोइंग इनटू एन इंटरनेशनल मार्केट, इट्स नो लॉन्गर सर्विंग योर पर्पस. That is the time you need to rebrand. A rebrand does not mean पूरा का पूरा ही बदल देना. It could mean refreshing the brand in such a way that it now looks new and fresh.
Right.
Okay, everything changed is not required. It could be just a refresh and repositioning of the brand. A pivot is when you are wanting to specifically change over your product or service. If you were to look at a Nokia or a BlackBerry, right, or even a Kodak, if they wanted to shift to digital or if they wanted to shift to something else, they could have done a product pivot, which means that the core brand has not changed.
Right.
Your core stuff has not changed. What has changed is the way that you are now positioning yourself. What has changed is what you are now giving to the customer.
Right.
As also another pivot could be when you're doing it in different countries. And the biggest example of this would be McDonald's. So McDonald's is it's a fast food place. It's known for beef burgers.
Okay.
Right?
I didn't know
in
that.
the US, it is known for beef burgers. And when you go into McDonald's, if you ask for a regular burger, it's a beef burger. When it came to India, it couldn't say beef burgers anymore, right? It had to have chicken burgers or it had to have meat, other meat burgers. And what McDonald's does not have in the US is a vegetarian section, which is so vast as it is in India. If you go to McDonald's in China, it's different. So that's a pivot. It's a pivot in the product range that you've got, also the marketing that you've got, and a little bit in terms of the branding that you've got. Products, services can be pivoted. You don't need to do a rebrand for them. You can just do it as an extension of the brand.
तो आपने कोई ऐसा वर्स्ट रीब्रांडिंग देखा है? आपको लगता है कि उन्होंने सबसे बड़ा मिस्टेक कर दिया अपने?
हाँ, दो पुराने वाले हैं, but there are two brands that I had seen. And one of them is a brand that I used. Tropicana was one. They did the full changeover of their packaging, of their logos, everything. The issue for them, the reason why it was the worst rebrand that they could have done is because they did not consider the consumer and they did not consider what was going to happen to their products and services after that. So products basically. तो shelf पे उनका packaging was in a particular way. Consumer सालों से वही देख रहा है, उसको आदत है वो पिकअप करने की blindly. All of a sudden packaging पूरा change हो गया है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है Tropicana है कि नहीं. Many $million losses, right? So Tropicana was one, which was a I think failed rebrand. And the second one was Gap, which everybody made fun of. Gap clothing. Which is a clothing brand. It has got a lot of legacy behind it. And I think the problem that these people did was that they did not look at the legacy. They did not look at the people who were using Gap clothing. So consumer was not taken into consideration as much. And they just shifted over based on some philosophy that they had. And people hated it and they had to go back to their original brand.
Bira is also one of them.
Yeah, so Bira has done a shift over in terms of name change, and the biggest issue has been the name itself. Because everybody, I think it's supposed to be Bira 91, everybody calls it just Bira.
Yes, I don't know why the 91 is there.
Yeah, so if everybody just calls it Bira and all of a sudden you change the name to B91 or B9, and all of a sudden I cannot identify with the old one anymore, and therefore they lost out on, they had to change over again the packaging. These are all retail brands and they're all changing over packaging, everything, and they had to recall the stocks of the old brand and put in the new stock of the new brands. बहुत issues हुए and eventually people just stopped buying for some time. And the moment they did that, जितना उन्होंने traction लिया था in the market as a new brand, as Bira, all went to hell.
So ये हमने बात कर दी worst rebranding की. So एक successful rebranding के लिए अगर आप कोई example share कर सकें, उन्होंने क्या किया?
So I'll speak about the Indian brand का example. This was done way back in 2017.
Okay.
They are also a client of ours. That's the reason why I was completely involved in the process. But Aditya Birla Capital, they got listed in 2017. So Aditya Birla Group, they're an offshoot as Aditya Birla Capital. And Aditya Birla Capital became brand with 13 other businesses underneath. Capital is basically a financial services business. So they've got everything from insurance to mutual funds to stocks and securities to vast brokerage insurance, all of that. When they did a rebrand, they decided to give each one of the divisions a different color and different space. Reason being that they had so many different divisions, but they want to unite it under one umbrella. So it's too scattered.
Right.
हर एक का अलग अलग लोगो है, तो वी आर नॉट एबल टू कैपिटलाइज ऑन द ब्रांड.
Right.
तो आदित्य बिरला का जो ब्रांड है वो बिरला सन लाइफ हो गया, ये कुछ और हो गया. इट्स वेरी इनकंसिस्टेंट.
Right.
So they wanted to put it all under one umbrella. And that's the reason why Aditya Birla Capital got rebranded. And uske niche then they made this as different units. And they gave the same branding with slight differences to all the other units. And the way that they rebranded, I think that worked out very well for them. Because not only did they brand well, uske baad, they also did marketing in such a way that the whole country was able to sort of identify with the new brand.
Right.
And it went seamlessly that they were able to, so I mean, hats off to the marketing department as well, that they were able to do both, like do a rebrand as well as then move on to do what they call bleed red, because red became like their color.
Yes.
So bleed red all over the country.
Nice. So ये हमने बात कर ली कि एक अच्छे सक्सेसफुल रीब्रांडिंग एंड वर्स्ट रीब्रांडिंग की. रीब्रांडिंग की हर ब्रांड को क्या ज़रूरत ही होती है एवरी टाइम, और जो ब्रांड जैसे चल रहा है उसको वैसे ही कंटिन्यू किया जा सकता ओवर द टाइम?
No, it's not a must to rebrand.
So आप अगर कोई ऐसा कोई केस स्टडी बता सके हमको.
You look at some of the biggest brands also, there have been times when they have stayed the same logo for a very, very long time. The same philosophy for the very, very long time. सालों से वही है, वही चल रहा है. थोड़ा सा modifications रहेगा, पर वो consumer को इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता उसमें.
Right.
So it is not important for you to do a rebrand every single time just because you have the capability to do it. It is only important to do it if the end result that you're looking for is what requires a rebrand. So आगे जाके if the company is seeing that they are going into spaces which are more expanded, मतलब एक से शुरू किया, now they are doing a lot of other things,
Right.
then they might require a rebrand. If they realizing कि ये वाला brand जो पुराना था, it's no longer working for us,
Right.
then they might require a rebrand. But it's not necessary for someone to do a rebrand. You can take your existing material if it is working well for you and then use it.